What's going on, everybody? It's Crypto Vision here, back again with another crypto market update. Today's video, we're going to be checking out the King XRP. So, if you like today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe for more, leave a comment where you're tuning in from. I really appreciate it. So, today we have some red. All across the board we got red. Not a surprise, right? Not a surprise. We were looking for, you know, some kind of correction. And I'm actually going to pop over to stablecoin dominance, right? So we were looking for something to come up through here and bounce. I kind of jokingly mentioned coming up to this 200-day moving average, but I wouldn't want to technically see that, but we did have a really nice rejection off the 617 area, right? It's actually really nice, and so I just think this is cooling off a little bit. This is cooling off. The one thing that we've been kind of tracking on this channel is the fact that yes, stablecoin dominance is the key to everything, but this freaking thing will not die. All right, we've been waiting. I've been saying this over and over again, right? How we interact with this is so important, and we yeah. I'm actually gonna get rid of this. We'll just use the top trend line, sell side trend line. Um, we did it back through here. We bounced. And we saw 2 weeks go up, right? And then we slammed down again. And what do? We're bouncing again, right? It's just rinse and repeat. We were so close to closing down below, but we didn't. And, I was saying, until we do that, we can come back up and come back up and then reject again. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all, right? Until that thing really rejects that moving average, these assets aren't going to be going and doing anything crazy. XRP though is right at the top of this, top of this structure right through here, um, and so it looks ready to go, but at the same time, it can't hold certain areas, right? It can't hold certain areas. It can't hold above the sell side. It can't hold the moving average, right? Um, it's trying to hold this one area of interest we had, right? XRP is trying to hold 28 $2.8833, so 2.8833. It's at 2.880. It's right around there, right? It's right around there. It's kind of been bouncing around there for the last couple, like 5 to 10 minutes. I've just been watching. Um, and so overall, though, this doesn't look right. If you really want to say, this is on the daily, right? You got theoretically, this is a three-wave move that we're getting to the downside. 1, 2 kind of thing, right? So let's go into the micro and see what we got. Okay, let's go into the micro, see what we got, see what we got. So if we're thinking of 1, 2, right, setup, then we got to get, this is your 1, 2. This is your what? That's it. There's just not enough in here. 3, nope, because this is more impulsive. So you'd have a 3, 4, then you need a 5th. So right now it's not looking right. This right here this looks ugly right here. Technically you got an A, B, C, something like that through there. Let me see the wave count. Let me check like something on the 2-hour chart. Man, you're just rejecting right off that lower area. That's not good. And we just opened the candle, but we did open the candle. We did open the candle red. So hopefully, we can close back above this and then target up. Because if not, our levels to the downside are, you know, a little bit lower, of course, because it's to the downside. So, close down below here. We're targeting 269. Right, we're targeting back down through here, and then we got to reset everything, right? Then this whole thing is just, you know, it's rinse and repeat, right? It's rinse and repeat. So yeah, you got to, you really have to close above 288 in my opinion. Like today, you can't close below it. If you close below this 288 mark, then yeah, you're looking a lot lower. Everything looks bearishly postured right now, right? Everything's pointed to the downside. You see how quickly things can change, right, with stablecoin dominance? Stablecoin dominance does its thing, and then, you know, everything, everybody starts to scream bearish. But until this actually closes and stays down below, you know, your 6 cent or your 6%. I'm gonna put this on the daily, right? It has to close down below here. We have this level, right? You're just being teased at this point. You know, it's just your mind games to the fullest extent, right? The EMAs, you're still below all the EMAs, so I mean it's more resistance, right? I'm not too worried. I'm not too concerned. We were expecting some kind of large move like that, and theoretically, I mean, you could have like an A, B, C. Let's invert this. Let's invert this. I mean, you have like a 1, 2. This could be your 3, your 4, and your 5. Okay, so that means you need, you know, an A, B, C down, something like that. So, how high did it get to? How high did it get to? I mean, it almost got to that 4272 just this whole run. So that's a pretty significant run, from the low to the high. We're gonna say what were we saying? This is the third wave up through here, down through where is the fourth wave? Move low, like that. I'll use this one. I mean, it only got to the 236, so it's not like a completed fifth wave at all. Not at all. I mean, even if you use this, it's nothing. There's nothing, right? It's not even close. So, but it is stablecoin dominance. It is a chart that it doesn't really respect a lot of things. So, but it does the one thing it does correlate with. Is, you know, these moving averages, right? These moving averages, you know, once you come up and hopefully, I mean, I would actually like to do this and then come down like that. It did it last time through, where was it? Let's give you an example. Right through here, rejected 200 almost clean perfectly, and then right up through here, right? So the last couple times it's really rejected some moving averages like to the dot. And so, you know, I was jokingly yesterday, I said, hey, let's come up to the 200 and reject. But then that would just be so much more pain, right? That'd be so much more pain. And it was a joke. I hope we don't see that. But as of right now, yes. I mean, it doesn't look, I mean, like, yeah, you're crossing down below crossing on the daily, crossing down below the moving averages. You've lost your sell side wall again. You have a red dot. The 4-hour, I mean, you're oversold again. I mean, you're headed that direction again. I mean, you can't really hold anything, right? You can't really hold anything. I'll put some price targets on here because I know people like seeing the price target. It gets your mind right? Sometimes it's like, okay, you know, this is why I'm in the game, and so we can do that for sure. But right now, I mean, XRP is typically the strongest asset, and it's down 3%. You know, XLM's down 5%. You know, everything's down, right? Everything's down. It's not just, oh, my one coin's down. Everything's down. Market makers are punishing everybody that opened up longs. Hey, we reclaimed it. Look at that. As we speak, look at that. Reclaimed it. Hey, I'm telling you right now, we gotta claim this and send, or else you gotta target lower. So that's nice. mean, you still got hour 50. Still got plenty of time. Look at that. You're oversold on the 2 hour. You actually got oversold. Wow. Yeah, got oversold. Yep, oversold on the 2 hour. I mean, the Fu Manchu. I mean, you're starting to build some bullish divergence on the 2 hour. That's nice. But Fu Manchu, I mean, that's starting to look bullish, right? I mean, you're way down here like that, but you're kind of like, hopefully you get a green dot here soon, and then you just reverse out of here. But yeah, so let's see where we can go. I mean, if this really is a you know, I mean, you got your ABC, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. So you would have your 1 2 3. I mean, you could. I mean, the thing with this is this definitely looks like your B wave, but you could have your, you know, your ABC, WXY, and then another ABC. Complex, complex. Okay. Let's take it from that B wave, and let's take it from this B wave. I mean, this B wave is right at that 1618. I mean, it's like right on the dot from that low to high, that B wave. I mean, like right on the dot. Let's see what else. Where did we stop and then reject? Stopped right at the 786. Boom. Yeah. I mean, this thing is fighting right now. This thing is trying to get slammed down. One more thing. I can leave this on. I just want to check the volume profile on today. I mean, that's a good amount of volume. That's just a good amount of volume because it's only 9 o'clock and it's already. I mean, it is. It's a good amount of volume for what time it is, and you know, overall daily. I mean, the daily looks like. Oh gosh, don't need that up there. I do the M2 supply, but it's been decorrelated for a little bit, so I kind of check that on the off time, and then I, you know, make a thesis based on that. But disregard that. The daily, right? I mean, the daily does look like it's setting up a 1-2. I mean, the daily does 1 2 3. I mean, you're like in a fourth. I mean, it really does. And then you got like your 5, like you go up. Right? And so, I mean, it's holding this level. This 28833. Really got to close today above it. We have targets to the downside. We have the 281, right? It wasn't as low as I was saying, the 269. You got a 281 level, right? A 281 level is pretty prevalent, and then we can start to think lower. But we close down below here. All right, we target down through here. All right, so you know, just another day in crypto. Nothing crazy. In terms of price predictions, right? This is for just the next move, right? I'm not too sure, right? I'm not too sure whether or not, you know, this thing runs. I'm not going to say, you know, this thing is going to run until next year. I'm not going to say we're going into March or April of next year. But I am going to say is there's these price targets up through here that I'm looking to get hit this move. Right, this move, that $8, $6 to $8 range. And then possibly $11 after a consolidation and a little correction. Right, after a consolidation and a correction. All right, just because of where we're at, the market cap of XRP, and where initial buyers were at, right? I mean, even if you bought down through here, I mean, to 300% all the way up to a 600% on an asset that is, you know, huge. It's the king of altcoins, right? I mean, obviously Ethereum is, but you know, but yeah, those are the levels I got. 6, 8, and $11 for this next move, right? Before I even think about 8, you got to get to 6. Before we get to, you know, before we get to 11, we got to think about 8. So it's not just, oh, this is where we're going. There's levels, right? If you come up, do something like this, come back down, and then go up like that. That's possible. That's possible. How we interact with the $6 range is going to be huge. Right, if you come up and do this, I don't know, right? I don't know. That's not good, right? Stopping like that at the first is not good. You want to get through the first, and then come down and use it as support, and then go. Kind of like what we've done, what XRP has done up through here, right? I mean, you shot up like crazy. Honestly, you shot up like crazy. Everyone was tripping about, you know, like $1.50, like when you guys were down here. Once you got up to like this dollar range up through here, right? And you just got up again, but then you used it as support. Used down through here as support, and then you used it for your next move, right? So that's what I'd like to see for XRP is get up to that little over $6 range, get up there, and then once you get up there, then use it as support. So you've broken out, you've back tested it. I mean, you're kind of just going sideways. You're just setting up your move. It's kind of, I mean, the way it's looking, the way it's kind of doing this is really nice, right? The way it's doing that, it's kind of doing this right here. Honestly, it's doing this. You're like coming up, coming down, and going. A little bit more dramatic, right? A little bit more dramatic, but overall, it's still the nice setup. The big days come after red days, not after green days, right? The big days always come after red days. Like this, like you got up, and then you're coming down, something like that, right? So that's what I got for XRP. You got levels to the downside, you got levels to the upside. Right, as stablecoin dominance, we have the area where we need to stay below that 617 area. We really got to stay below that. If not, then if we close above here, then I think we come up and we test the moving averages again. Let's see how we interact with that. And so yeah, so that's what I got for today. That's what I got for XRP. If you like today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe for more, leave a comment where you're tuning in from. I really appreciate it. Take it easy. Peace.